If you're like me and you've lost the same 30 or 40 pounds at least 3 times, I get you. Today, we're going to talk about a specific physiological trap that almost every person over 40 falls into during their first major transformation. You see that scale drop 20 pounds, you feel incredible, and you think you finally won. But statistically, that initial success is actually the precise moment your long-term failure was guaranteed. We need to stop treating the first drop in weight as a victory and start seeing it for what it usually is, a systemic demolition of your metabolic foundation. Most of you are walking around carrying a heavy burden of self-blame. You think you regained the weight because you're weak or because you let yourself go. That's a lie. The real problem is your first diet was likely an act of aggression towards your own biology. You used extreme restriction and excessive cardio to force the scale down. You didn't lose fat, you lost leverage. You traded muscle mass and your metabolic rate for a temporary number, leaving you with a body that is now professionally efficient at storing every single calorie you eat. Think of your metabolism like a home's foundation. When you splash calories, your body doesn't just burn fat, it panics. Research into long-term weight maintenance shows that aggressive dieting triggers a major drop in leptin, your satiety hormone, while spiking ghrelin, the hunger hormone. Essentially, you've rewired your brain to be obsessed with food. I've seen this in my own journey over and over. People who white-knuckle their way to a goal weight only to find their resting metabolic rate has cratered. You aren't fighting your reflection in the mirror, you're fighting a survival mechanism that's been refined over millions of years. You cannot wipe out willpower. The fix isn't another shred program. It's a fundamental shift in your identity and your strategy. You have to quit chasing the fastest weight loss and start prioritizing metabolic health. This means focusing more on muscle preservation and not just burning calories. Muscle is your metabolic currency. Instead of asking, how little can I eat? You need to ask, how much can I fuel my body while still losing fat? Move away from the all or nothing sprint. And what we're doing here is we're going to build a system where nutrition supports your hormones and your training builds your engine. When you stop fighting your body and you start working with its systems, the weight doesn't just come off, it stays off because the invisible forces are finally on your side. You have a choice right now. You can keep doing what you've always done, chasing quick fixes, blaming your character when the system fails you. Or you can decide that this is the last time you're ever going to start over. It's time to stop the cycle and play the long game. If you're ready to quit the gimmicks and start building a body that actually works for you, then join us. Commit to an intelligent, sustainable approach. Reflect on why you've been stuck. Then decide to change the system, not just the scale. Let's get to work on a version of you that lasts.